Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, yesterday what was I listing? Oh, it's a vintage, probably from the 70s, made in Hong Kong. This crimping iron we picked up at this family estate sale. It's really like a rudimentary looking thing. The company that made it is still in business, by the way.
I'll show y'all real quick. This is it right here. This old curling iron. We listed that for, I don't know, 30 bucks or something like that.
So, anyway, I was like, do people put movie prop in their titles? And Lonnie was like, movie prop people probably don't search movie prop, Right,
I wouldn't think so.
I was just curious, though, so I did search. I put movie prop into the listing, and look what popped up, y'all. This is crazy. This is movie prop Xanax, supposedly. This is the only thing this person has listed. They have -1 feedback. And I don't know if this is on the up and up or if this is a one and done profile to move some Xanax or what's going on.
Look at that.
Yes.
And look down in the description. These are one-to-one props of white 2 milligram. I mean, alprazolam bars and printed G3722 on one side. They are handmade, but they come out comparable to prescription quality about 95% of the time. They do not contain any drugs at all, just filler and sugar. Message me if you have any questions. For a limited time, for $10, you will receive 10 A+ quality tablets.
Okay, so that could be legitimate, right?
Uh-huh.
What gets me, the only method to buy these things is local pickup.
Local pickup. So if you're in Rhode Island and you're looking for some fake Xanax, I mean, who knows? Like,
it could be on the up and up, and it's very suspicious.
That's odd.
It's odd.
It looks like somebody just trying to sell some Xanax.
Yeah.
That's what it looked. But like Candace was talking about, like we list, like if we list some, I don't know.
Okay, so take for instance, we listed this vintage, probably from the 60s, pop toy gun. What do you call them? The pop. Cap
gun.
Yeah, cap gun.
Yeah.
And I mean, it didn't have the orange tip, so bam, eBay took it down. It really looked like a toy. It didn't look real. But then someone can list this right here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That is the sketchiest. I mean, eBay. Come on. I mean, I don't know.
And the fact that they're a new seller, their only feedback, they have a -1 feedback.
And they're saying it only has sugar and filler. Movie prop. To me, the only reason you would make a fake movie prop pill is if you were gonna what?
Practice making the
take it. No, if they're like, it's made for people to eat. Can you imagine buying this off of eBay and just trusting that this is like just sugar and filler?
I mean, like I said, it could be on the up and up. I don't think any movie prop company is going to buy this. They could easily make that themselves,
right? Or
just use some aspirin or some. I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
Or just use the real thing and then do a little palm, and then act like you're taking it or something. Like
I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was odd, and I mean, come on, what is going on in this world that can get listed?
Yeah, good job, eBay. Y'all are keeping the platform.
So yesterday when we brought Pippen to his eye doctor, we had a few hours to kill while they ran tests and checked him all out.
Look, they had to run a test yesterday. It took a couple hours. It's some kind of retina test. And I think one of those hours might have been lunch. I don't know though.
I don't know.
But just the test to see if he could have the surgery was $1,000.
It was not just one test. I have a breakdown on the receipt. They had to do like ultrasound, test his blood sugar. They checked his heart. They just give him a full workup because he is going to have surgery. So they had to make sure he was eligible to have the surgery, physical wise.
It was $1,000.
It was $1,000.
It was $1,000
just to check him out.
it was $1,000. I'm not complaining, y'all. Like I'm happy to pay it. I'm happy to pay 10% of it. Yeah. With the insurance, but it was $1,000. Just to find out if he could have a $4,500 surgery.
Yeah.
Which he can.
Right.
Which we're very grateful for.
Because now we're just waiting on insurance approval. Anyway, long story short, or not really short, but while we were killing time waiting for them to do all that, we went looking for some thrift stores, and we found 3 close to the office there. This is in Mandeville, by the way, Louisiana. It's kind of like right before you get to the border of Mississippi, leaving Baton Rouge. It's north of New Orleans. So the first thrift store we went to, it was packed, but we didn't find much. I did find this Scentsy. It's marked $6, and I was going to pay that because it's worth probably $30. And we get up to the register, and she's like, "Home decor is on sale today. That'll be $2.27." I'm like, yes, score. It's a really nice one. I checked it out. It's not new, but it's clean. I mean, it's, you know, it's got all the packing in it, so that's good. And I'm tearing it up, trying to get it out. And you can see it's in there. It even has a light bulb in it. So, yeah, that was a nice little surprise, getting that discount.
I mean, we were mainly just trying to kill time, like she said.
And then we went to this other little, like a mom and pop type thrift store, real little. It was to support the halfway houses. And what they did was when people would check into halfway houses, a lot of times they don't have clothing, so they let them go there and pick out like 3 sets of clothes. Anyway, I found these there for $5. There are some Bourne sandals. They're in really good shape.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think I'll get about 30 for these also.
You paid $5 for that, right?
Yeah, so I'm into this stuff for $7.27. Looking to flip it together for about 60.
Okay.
So that was a nice little way to pay for our time we killed.
Yeah, we pay for 0.05% of that certain. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it kind of helped make up for not being here working. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to kill some time. We were in a position where we were an hour from home.
Yeah.
And we had 2 hours. No, we had over 2 hours to kill.
Yeah.
But then we went and got lunch, and then we were like, okay, we got like an hour and a half left.
Yeah.
And we didn't just want to sit around back in the waiting room. So we were like, okay, let's go to some thrift. And the thrift stores were close by.
They were, yeah.
It was like less than a 5-minute drive to each one. So,
yeah.
All right. Slow sales day yesterday. We have like 6 things on eBay and 1 thing on Poshmark.
Yes.
So let's do it.
Okay. eBay, 2 Charlie C8 Hot Wheels National Convention Pink Drag Dairy.
2 Charlie C8. Okay. Gotta figure out where. Not there. It's you know what? It's probably in this box over here, I think. No? 2 Charlie. I am on 2 Charlie, yes. I am. Oh. I'm looking at this box. I'm not looking in this box because I think it's a comic box. It's not though. There's a drag dairy here. Number 1338. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
$31.34 for that.
Okay.
And the Cube X Tech stopwatch.
Cube. That makes sense. It's hot out there and people are starting to do stuff like that. Sports.
Yeah, getting ready for fall.
Yeah. Molly's been doing band practice, as a matter of fact.
Band camp, yeah. $39.99 for that.
Okay.
In the Bolo drawer, getting into the Vortex relationship cards.
Bolo. Here we go. Right here.
$9.99 for those.
Okay.
In the smalls drawer, Zelda Wii controller. $10.99.
Yep. Got that this past weekend.
10 Charlie, lot of 6 Hot Wheels Star Wars cars. Solo, the box is labeled.
10 Charlie. Okay. Yeah, why don't you take it? There you go. Oh man, I didn't realize we had all these
What's back there?
Who are these guys?
Oh, core.
Yeah, the core. Remember, those are selling great.
Yeah.
And then those didn't, though, for some reason.
Okay. Yep. So we have 6 from the film Solo. Those are where those.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
$23.74. And then 6 Charlie Magician's Trilogy box paperback set.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're into these for $2.
Yep, and they sold for $12.99.
Okay.
And then on Poshmark, a pair of men's Converse high tops. Let me see where they are. They're on 2 Foxtrot.
Okay. What color are they?
They're gray. They're in the very back.
I see them. Way back here. Here we go. Like this?
Yep. $30 for those.
Those are kind of cool.
They're cool shoes.
Are they? Well, I don't know if they're cool.
Puffy padded shoes.
Yeah, I don't know if they're cool, but they're different. See how they're puffy, like around the ankles there.
I'm
or
hoping
whatever.
we're going to see a little uptick in shoe sales since people are starting to do back to school shopping.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's a light sales day. Let me get this stuff packed. We just received our boxes. I only ordered 200 of the 10.86s. The reason I got that many was because they were 37 cents to the door. I wanted to buy more, but I just didn't want to store the things. So yeah, that's each one of these blocks is 50 of those. So look, all that was 200 times 37. That's $74. I paid $74 for those 200 boxes. And then over there, I also ordered 50 of the 1210 4s. And then over here, we have, this is the new, the thicker paper that I ordered too, in addition to the same stuff I've always been using. So just gonna use this whenever it comes time to like pack something a little heavier that I need some void fill for. Now, I get to try and fit, I'm gonna try and fit all the 1210 4s and then 50 of those, and then the other 150, I guess I'll go to storage or something. I don't know. It's a constant battle trying to fit the packing supplies in here. All right, it is, it's getting kind of close to quitting time, and we constantly fight this shelf, and it ends up getting clogged up with junk again.
Yeah.
I went through and I took, I cleared off this shelf at least. I'm gonna try and do another one tomorrow, and there is some stuff we want to list here, but we got to get this under control.
I would say a very small percentage of it is listable.
Right, but my idea though, well, not an idea, this is what we got to do. We got to get that all cleared up, and then Candace is still working through a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And we need to get it moved so we can make this area usable again.
Yeah.
Because it's not, and like Candace needs her own work area. We need to be able to get access to that to do clothing and stuff. So I started that little project today. I'm gonna try and get that done over the next few days. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can stick to it and get it done.
Yep.
Because it's like a constant problem. So I did pull up a few questions that y'all have. So you ready to tackle some?
Sure.
Okay.
First question is from Punk Rock Me. Why not bring the leftover models to the auction?
So the model shoot that they're talking about, we had well, we still have a few up there. We sold a bunch of them already. We bought a whole bunch of models. We had like, I think 3. A couple of them were water damaged. Another one I just didn't want to sell on eBay. And the ones that were water damaged weren't high value to begin with, or I might have sold them anyway. But no, long story short, we're not trying to use that auction as a dumping ground for just junk. Like we're still going to continue to either throw that stuff away or bring it to Goodwill. We want to bring like good condition, usable stuff that we think will do well. We want to bring like stuff, good stuff
that people would want to buy, and,
right,
and know that when they're buying it that it's going to work or be in at least somewhat good condition.
Right. We don't want to develop a reputation, because everyone has numbers when they sell, and they call it out. We don't want people to hear our number being called out when the item starts the bidding and groan and say, I ain't buying their stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
plus we want this auction house to be successful, so that the better they do, the better our stuff will do.
Right.
So yeah.
And speaking of that auction house, we haven't been there since we haven't even been there since we've been back from the trip.
No, we haven't.
And they owe us money. And we don't even know how much.
Yeah.
There's another question I didn't pull where someone asked us, what happened with that stuff. We still don't know.
We haven't been there.
We got to go. We need to go. We just haven't made time to go.
They're having another auction Friday night, so I'm thinking we'll go probably next week, pick up our money, and maybe we'll have some stuff we can bring to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question is from Mark GK3HH. Sunday, ? Which day do you take off then? We don't. During the garage sale season, we really usually don't have a day off. Even if it's going a few hours to estate sales, we're doing something with the eBay business every single day.
Yeah.
Now, during the winter, when there's not sales as much, we'll usually take at least Saturday off.
A lot of times. And it depends even like this time of year too. Like, we may not go, like sometimes we might skip estate sales. We aren't like religious about hitting estate sales on Sundays. We like if we're just tired and the estate sales don't look great and we've got plenty of inventory, we might just say, man, you feel like going to the estate? Nah, I want to sleep. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll skip it,
Although we usually end up in here doing some kind of work, filming video or something.
But usually it's not for long, though.
No. Like I said, we're in here at least every day. Some days we might just be in here like 2 hours or something.
Right, or maybe not even that long.
Yeah. But during garage sale season, we usually don't have a full day off.
We could, if we really wanted to, we could, but yeah, I would say, we hardly ever.
We don't.
We usually, yeah.
And I mean, and working for ourselves, that's our choice. That's how we want to do it. We like to work in here, so.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Andrew Bell 5405. I've recently started comparing eBay shipping with pirate ship, and most of the time the rates are the same. Am I missing something?
Okay, so as of today, which is, what's today's date?
The 18th of July.
July 18th, 2024. What you say is absolutely true. For just about everything, the rates on pirate ship are the exact same as the rates that you could buy on eBay. They are. There's really not there's like an edge case. I don't want to rehash it again too much, but the old 15 to 16 ounce range, you can enter decimal points into your weight on pirate ship, which you can't do on eBay. I buy that particular postage there. What else do I buy there? Oh, if I happen to sell something that is media and eBay won't let me print a media mail label, I'll buy the media mail label there. What else do I use it for? Macari, whenever we do ship on your own on Macari, I'm buying the postage at pirate ship, but it's not cheaper than it would. It's cheaper than it would be at Macari. But if that sale had happened on eBay, it wouldn't be cheaper than there. That's just specific to Macari. What else? The other thing, the other time that I will sometimes buy the postage on pirate ship is sometimes on UPS shipments. I like to buy my postage on pirate ship because if there is a problem, like UPS, it doesn't happen too often. It hasn't happened to us like ever, I don't think, as far as them coming back and saying, oh, your dimensions or your weight or whatever, and then trying to charge us some like ridiculous amount of extra money. FedEx is famous for doing this. But if we would have some issue where UPS is upcharging us, it's safer. It's really safer to buy it on pirate ship than it is to buy that postage on eBay, because if UPS says you owe them more money, eBay will just zap it right out of your eBay account. But if you bought that UPS label at Pirate Ship, they only have access to whatever monies you give them access to. And Pirate Ship support is way easier to get a hold of and way better than eBay. And they'll understand what you're talking about. They resolve issues. We've had a couple of issues in the past. They're really good at resolving those, or helping you to resolve those. So if an issue would come up like that, I would rather have bought that label at Pirate Ship than at eBay. And that's just regarding UPS postage. What you say is absolutely true. Right now, 99% of the time, it's the exact same to buy it on eBay versus buying on Pirate Ship. It hasn't always been that way. eBay did not have cubic rates. Pirate Ship had cubic rates for years. eBay didn't have them at all. And during that time, you're really you're really losing out big time if you weren't using Pirate Ship. But now eBay has those same rates, so there's not really an advantage there. So that's the reason. Now, things are always changing in the shipping world.
It seems like it does. They go back and forth, like as they renegotiate contracts.
Right.
For a while, Pirate Ship will be better, and then it'll be eBay will be the same or better.
eBay's almost never better.
Yeah.
There were some edge cases for a while. I think on priority, where eBay was sometimes cheaper than Pirate Ship. I don't know if it's like that anymore, because who even buys priority postage anymore?
Right.
I don't know who's buying that. I mean, there's edge cases where medium flat rate might make sense because you're shipping horseshoes somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
A lot of 10 horseshoes or something. But no, as a matter of fact, it's funny you asked that, because I was for quite a while buying all the postage through Pirate Ship. And then I think about a month ago, I'm like, you know what? This is too much trouble, because it is a little bit of extra trouble to go through Pirate Ship. Going through eBay is way faster, way easier. And I'm like, I'm not getting an advantage here. And I just lately, like the past month or so, I've just been buying all the postage through eBay again.
Yeah.
Except in those cases I talked
Special
about.
circumstances, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but Pirate Ship is still a very useful thing to have around. And I mean, most days I'm usually printing at least one label on Pirate Ship, something like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that is going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.